Ya akhi kareem, focus on what you love. Everything will come next. The money, the wife, like everything you want in life. I say money and a wife, that's like two things most of us brothers want, right? When you just focus on the things that you love doing and you do them with love, everything will come like running to you. Everything you want in this life will come running to you. I remember hearing a clip from Andrew Tate like 3, 4 years ago. And my best friend used to send it to me all the time. He was like, who do you think makes more money? The guy who's shoveling bricks, the guy who's made, like basically saying the guy who has a business that he hates but is necessary will make more money than the guy who chases a business that he loves. And it's like, yeah, potentially, like they might make more money, but at the end of the day, do we measure our success on money? That's a question you should be thinking to yourself. How do I measure my success? Do I measure my success based on how much money I have in my bank account? If so, you're measuring your success completely different to how Allah measures our success. So ask yourself that question. Should I be measuring my success based on what Allah tells me is success, or should I be measuring my success based on what Andrew Tate, other people tell me my success is? But that beside the point, because I want to become wealthy, you want to become wealthy. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed a lot so far, and I want to continue being blessed. And so I want to understand these little kind of nuances in psychology and the way the world works and show them to you, right? And one of them is just doing what you love. Because most of us, we do what we hate, believing that it will get us what we want. When in reality, what we want, and if we just focus on that, just close your eyes for a second, and it's a bit weird to do this while watching a YouTube video, but just close your eyes for a second, right? What do you want? Like, what is it that you want exactly? It might be the kind of person you want to be. It might be the kind of life you want to have. What is it that you want, ya akhi? You see that thing now? Focus on it for a second. And if you open your eyes, do you see how by just focusing on what you want, you've got a couple of ideas, right? Like I'm sure you've got 1 or 2 ideas about how you're going to get there in some capacity. You can just follow your mind and your imagination on how to get there. Let me explain what I mean. When I used to like visualize, or like when I used to want to make 10K per month, the same thing kept coming back to me. Coaching business, coaching business, coaching business. Just help people, just help people. That's all you should care about, just help people. And at the time I had my agency, right? I had an SMMA. And I really didn't like it. I just didn't enjoy it whatsoever. I didn't enjoy marketing as much as I thought I would. Like just, I'm not a big marketing guy. Like I don't really care about it that much. And basically what I loved in the business was actually helping people. I loved hopping on calls with some of my clients and telling them stuff that they were like, oh, this is really cool. Thank you for showing me this. I liked being a teacher, basically. That was the main thing. And so every time I fought doing what I loved, yeah, I made a little bit of money, but I didn't make as much. And I hated the journey. And because I hated it so much, I now assume that if I was to make more money, I'd continue hating the journey. And guess what? I didn't want to hate the journey. And so I stopped myself from making more money. You see, if you assume that the path to the goal is just painful, you'll never attempt it in the first place, which is why I'm telling you now, you'll make more money doing what you love. You'll do money doing what you love because you'll basically associate your goal with pleasure. Whereas now you associate your goal of making money with pain. And your mind, Psychology 101, will avoid pain and move towards pleasure. And so I cannot stress this enough. You know what you want. So ask yourself, which way would you like to get there? How would you like to get there? And just pursue that. You might think, well, Fedi, no, I've already got a business set up. Like I've put years of effort into this. I've already made a little bit of money. Look, if you hate what you do, you're not going to make the money that you want. The money that you want will come anyway. It's from Allah. It's not from you. It's from Allah anyway, right? Like it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're helping people and you're providing value, you'll make money. Allah will bless you with it. And so you don't have to do something that you hate. That's not a requirement of wealth. Shift to something that you love, even if it starts you from zero. Shift to something that you love, even if you feel uncertain about it. Shift to something that you love, because as a man, our goal is to love through life. Not to seek love, but to love. Right? Our goal, not to be like a little soft guy who like loves everything. I'm saying is like, do something for the love of it. Do something because it gives you energy. Do something that motivates you. Because when you do that, the money will come to you anyway. Your goal when you do something should not be to get the money from it. It should be to do that thing with full conviction and full love and full trust in Allah that everything you want will come anyway. I genuinely believe that if I never pursued what I loved, I would have not have made the money that I wanted to make. I believe that what was holding me back was the fact that I associated so much pain with making money. I associated the goal of 10K per month with doing what I hated full time. I would rather had a job, if you were to ask me, like if I was to be honest with you. And so just understand this, ya akhi. Allah will give you the wealth. You don't have to attach yourself to that. He will give it to you. Instead, what you need to focus on is you following this little heart of yours and doing what you love. Everything else will be taken care of by Allah. Genuinely. And I believe that with full conviction, and I hope I've given that to you as a message. Bi-idhnillah. So Jazakallah khair for watching. Inshallah, I'll speak to you soon. Let's make quick dua together. Allahumma yaqbal minnik salatik wa amatik salihah. May Allah bless with your family with shifa, with good health. May He bless you with sustenance, with rizq, with barakah. May we be reunited in gentle firdaus. Allahumma ameen. Again, Jazakallah khair for watching. Inshallah, I'll speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.